Kręci się rosyjski skleper i siedzę już tutaj około jakiś dłuższy czas, nie? I dalej się nie zebrałem do siebie. W skrócie, no, jeżeli wiem, jak wiemy po ostatnim odcinku, Sayori ma depresję. Miała jej przez całe życie. Nasz główny bohater tego nie zauważył. Cały czas się nie mogę zabrać. Ale dobra. Nadszedł czas przybycia Natsuki. Czyli powinniśmy się trochę cieszyć, co? Tak jak planowaliśmy, może będzie umcąca. Nie, że tutaj nie będzie umcąca. Sorry. I spent only a few minutes back at home and anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texted me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I'll open the front door to let her in. Odpaliłem pocztę. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting. Seeing Natsuki in seminar than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her is such cute does make the uniform seem stunning and fitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not introducing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's got a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all the way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for a job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have already at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki then said that something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this hay back from me? Where's your hospitality, Conrad? Come on, since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag and Natsuki held it to me. It's ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist in my chest. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm more my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What do you make me say? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bomb. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I didn't have much a sexy figure like you're... Doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki... Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. Also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sore when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Conrad. Natsuki smiles diffusely. Please spare me! Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Spilled fluid. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. Nie auto! The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my moves to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Conrad, why did you put the food coloring? The batter is going to be going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. Even if the flavors are different. Everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a good idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I already have a preference, so come on! You're not putting any hand into this after all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun! I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get at me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller balls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty good. Cool, see? It's not that baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more than worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika delighted expressions. I wonder if I could make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you complete finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting better. We were using the mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk for me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. We really need to beat the crap out of it! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and props it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my rice. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start fighting back, trying to itch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try! I push harder just enough for my finger to itch the icing. I triumphantly scoop with my finger just as Natsuki talks with all her might. Ah. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble. My hair stumbling in return. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster! I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Nie widzieliście do końca mojej reakcji. Ja potem się to zobaczyć później na ekranie, bo jest tu. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know what I mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying down things just to get a reaction out of me. Ouch. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In this case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my one mouth flipping. Wait, what? Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Conrad, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Kurde, żygałem się przestaje. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn this so quickly? And Natsuki guys is in the silence. I noticed the shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes to the zone. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in it! No wonder. Left a dirty train in here, dummy. How could I make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki is an old mate to grab the blackened out tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over in our hands, but that moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not that you need to tell me that. I brought the creating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have this nozzle that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Dopiero 10 minut? We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked up one of the nozzles that has much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea actually, huh? Well, it's a literature even, right? You could make it more literal to them by running a different word of each of the cupcakes. It'll be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really good idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! The bots. Come on! We're not a school, nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki voice turns off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing! Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When you finally finish, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire her work. Look at how pretty they are together! Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in this regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down by 10 cupcakes already, and she still wouldn't eat dinner. Come on, that's just not healthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would make some time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for walking so slowly! You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki plays the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori just listened to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be out then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Show me how fun baking can be like you wanted. Aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really need that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her impression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Congrats. I thought you only care about getting this now. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I felt the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill up my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths. Ja, ten breasts. Jak ona nie ma nic. I feel her soft breast against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Conrad. Sayori. Just know we weren't. It's okay, Conrad. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Conrad? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is feeling half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Conrad. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden of your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on his shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Conrad. I'm really scared. Why are you scared of Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was beginning to start to like you too much. I did this to myself. Conrad, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Jest sobie bezduszny to było, wiecie? Ale z drugiej strony cieszy. I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it's wrong. We spent time with a romantic club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I will accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this way, with you by my side, then I know we'll be both happy. Conrad. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Conrad, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Conrad. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Nie mogę ty... Sorry, musiałem. I feel Sayori's grief around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Conrad. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step. I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I'll trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Conrad, Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I said that in reality, I never felt more understanding when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't confirm her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not waiting anything to change? I don't know, but know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Nie mogę teraz skończyć odcinka. Nieważne ile czasu będzie trwało, nie mogę teraz skończyć, bo to jest... Nie wiem, co się tu dzieje, naprawdę. Wiem, że to już jest 21 minut, ale postanowiłem, że skończę odcinek nie teraz. Skończę go później, walę to. Of all days, I expect this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house and wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking two trays. Natsuki is already texting about Storm, but I cannot respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Conrad! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And suddenly I feel awful, knowing that it's not really that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Conrad. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of let her hang in this morning, you know? Nie! Sayori tego nie zrobiła. Nie wierzę jej. Nie. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammered and burst. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I don't really plan on bringing it with everyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt like a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, right? Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. After each page, each member's poem is neatly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't really read before. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Conrad, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. More than that, I changed my mind. Włącz telewizor, nie wiem dlaczego. Dziwnie się czuję, naprawdę, cały się trzęsę. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the street. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Samo robię. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have... Naprawdę nie mogę. To enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori... What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Czy wy widzieliście to samo co ja? Czy wy widzicie? Czy... Dajcie mi chwilę. Dobra, trzeba kontynuować, tak? Obiecałem, że skończę tę serię i obiecać zaczynam. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? Happy thoughts. Jezus Maria! Jeżeli mogę to jakoś pokazać, to spróbuję. Zrobimy tak. O. Przechwytywanie okna. Nie DDLC, tylko chcę Microsoft Photos. Czemu to się nie pokazuje? Czekajcie, może najpierw pokażę wam w Explorerze, co się dzieje. Okej. Czy jest jakaś szansa na to? Kurde, też nie widzicie. Cholera. Przechwytywanie ekranu? To też nie działa. Kurde, czemu wszystko nie działa? Nie mogę wam pokazać. Przechwytywanie ekranu, obrazu okna. Nie, gry. Sorry, przechwytywanie gry. Zobaczymy, czy to zadziała. Przechwytuj konkretne okno. Microsoft Photos. Nie widzicie tego i nie zobaczycie. Słuchajcie, zrobię jakiś upload na jakąś stronę. Nie wiem, coś przypominać, bo... Kazali zobaczyć na traceback też, tak? Dajcie mi chwilę. Happy Thoughts, no to jest ten plik i traceback się stworzył. Jump exception. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot of easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Gdzie? Plik... Okej, Sayori zniknął. Nie ma pliku Sayori. Dobra. Już jest okej, dobra. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Why did I do the wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how powerful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walk her to school, and remain friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. Isn't some gay when I can reset and try something different? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry these skills with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But still, I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And? To koniec gry? To koniec gry? Wy to widzicie? Nie. Sayori, co z tobą? Nie, na tym zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek, zobaczcie. Na tym zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek, nie spodziewałem się czegoś takiego. Ja myślałem, że zaczniemy jakieś, nie wiem, tylko rany na jej nadgarstkach albo coś. Ale nie, że się zabije. Nie wierzę w to, nie wierzę w to. Nie wierzę, nie. Dobra, na tym kończymy. Komentujcie, subskrybujcie. Ja się z wami żegnam na dziś. I przynajmniej następnym razem. Cześć, trzymajcie się. Na razie.